Happy Tuesday, everyone. If it sounds and looks a little different, it's because it is. I'm on my Surface laptop right now because I'm watching my son. He's sleeping, actually, so that's easy. And then I have ribs in the oven, and I thought they'd be done by now, but they're not. So I'm doing this right now. And yeah, so I apologize if it sounds a little different. I had a request on the YouTube channel to analyze Litecoin and provide a little insight, and that is what I'm going to do right now. First off, I know it's been in a prolonged uptrend, and I know that we are getting close to the all-time high, which is at 420, because some market maker somewhere has a sense of humor. So, you know, if we look at this market linearly, all right, 420 looks like it's a bit of a ways away from where we're at. But if you look at it logarithmically, which is how you should look at these kinds of markets, we're not very far away. We are from the current price at 372. 420 is 12% away. Actually, not sure if this is actually measuring it logarithmically, but it doesn't look like it is. But it's not very far away. It's been in a prolonged uptrend. That's on the 3-week chart, sorry. On the weekly chart, we have this clear uptrend. We're finding support against the Kijun-sen consistently. The oscillators, let's take a look at those though. We broke out above 0.8 on the percent B, which is down here. And the composite index we've crossed back above both of its averages, and the RSI is sitting at 72. So it was trading in the 80s, which is the first overbought level, and the second overbought level is at 70. So we're not overbought at the present, but I think we should watch out. Let me go back to that. On the RSI, we should watch out if this support structure here in the RSI, if that fails to hold, if we see the RSI dip below 60 and there's not any type of bullish divergence or hidden bullish divergence, then that could trigger some prices moving lower. The volume profile itself is, it's fairly thin up here, but that's to be expected because these are not, these prices have not been traded very much at all in history or in the present. That's the oven letting me know that those, they're fine. Sorry about that. We've got the RSI warning us about some lower prices. That's on the weekly. The volume here is pretty good. The volume has not had this massive drop-off. If we do look back to the beginning of January and then on, with the exception of some spikes, the average volume has dipped, but then we see it pop up again as we get into April and into the first week of May. If we look at the daily chart, the daily chart is really showing some probable weakness, and that would be something we'd see across the board. But let's go back to the weekly. Let's look at, maybe we have to go to the monthly, because I want to find some swing structure that we can use. But, well, this is impressive. October, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going into our 8th consecutive month of closes above the open. That is pretty impressive. I'll go back to the weekly. It's good to project out with fib extensions because fib extensions are extremely helpful in identifying a future price, especially if it's not been traded before. And I start at a strong bar. I don't start it right at the swing low. Sometimes I do, but I'm starting at this strong bar and drawing to that swing. I'm going to do the same thing over here. And then I look for some type of confluence up ahead. So at the 2.272 and then the 200%, so the 200% retracement and the 227.2% retracement all kind of coalesce around that $800 range, $750 to $800 range. That's where I would expect the next kind of high to be found, or the next kind of stopping point for profit taking. That's what I would look at. As far as support structure, in the near term, I hate touchpads. In the near term, 235 is the clear near-term support. If we want to look at anything else in that structure, do a fib retracement from this high to the strong bar of the move. 382 is there. Otherwise, 180 and 148. I think you should look at 225 to be the most important out of the bunch. A 50% move from 217 to 240. That's where I think the next retest would occur before we begin to move higher. So that's where I would expect to find. I might look at some buy limit orders between 217 and 240 on Litecoin. But that does it. That's pretty much it for right now. I see risk to the downside still, but it is cryptocurrencies. They can do some wild, crazy things. From all of us here at Exchange Rates UK TV, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.